Don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If you're a hater, just click the X at the right of your screen. If you want the access to exclusive content, follow us over there onto Patreon. All of the links to access my content are in the description box below. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I really and truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know what is going on over there on Patreon. I have added new tiers on to my Patreon with extended access to me. I have not actually offered these readings before, but now I'm doing one-on-one phone calls. So feel free to either upgrade your subscription or to go ahead and join that third or fourth tier. The fourth tier is where I have the one-on-one readings. Again, thank you so much for all of your time, energy, love, and support, and I really appreciate you guys. Bye. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I really and truly appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to go ahead and get into some of y'all's questions. Career, money, and work. All right, so anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. And I want to ask a few yes or no's before we get into this. Y'all, I want to see, for those of you who are entrepreneurs, for those of you who have a creative gift or talent that you work with, whether you're, an actress, a singer, a tarot reader, whatever it is that you're doing in this time, the nail tech. I hope I'm hitting on some of y'all's. But I feel like we do need to see if you are going to get the recognition. Is your talent going to get the recognition that you're wanting in October, okay? And are you going to be making the money that you're wanting to make in October? All right, so for some yes or no's, let's see. Will your talent get the recognition that you're wanting in October? Okay, we've got get more information, and then health improving came out. What's on the bottom was not seen. Okay, unlikely. Okay, so this means for you to get the recognition that you're wanting in October, you're gonna have to do some footwork. Okay, it's almost giving. Making sure that you're not depleting yourself or not having enough energy reserves before you're putting yourself out in October, because it's almost like you may overexert yourself and fall short. They're saying something about spacing things out, making sure that you are on time. So some of y'all may have an issue being on time in October. Making sure that you're staying on top of, your appointments, your gigs, all the things, because it's looking like in October, things may be moving very fast paced, and you do need to keep an eye on your health. Like, it's kind of giving this energy of possibly like coming down with a cold. And I guess if the weather does change, which it's still hot as hell over here, so if the weather changes, I can see, possible situations going down with your health, but you are going to want to make sure that you stay on top of it. If there's something that you have to take for your health, please make sure that you keep what you need, because I feel like you may end up getting a little bit overwhelmed with, I guess, how much energy you're having to exert in the month of October, and it feels like you may not be able to keep up. So don't overextend yourself in the month of October. For those of you who are like gig workers, you are the product for the most part, okay? I heard get your rest, get your sleep, get what you need. Okay, well, so will you get the recognition? It's looking like not as much as you would want, okay? So how is your money going to be? How is your money going to be for the month of October? Are you going to be pleased with your money in the month of October? That was way too many. But I'm seeing yes and no out here. So I'm going to put them back in. You got to give me a second. I'm releasing on the floor too. I do see recovery. So with that yes and no automatically coming out with, are you going to be cool with your money? It's like maybe, yes, you're making, a good amount of money. But then it's like you're having to pay off or pay down something, pay off something, pay down something. So it's like, yes, I made the money. I guess you're thankful that you've got the money to pay whatever it is that you're having to pay, but you're like, damn, it's a bill or something like that, okay? So it's like, be thankful for the fact that you got it, okay? Are you going to be happy with the amount of money that you're making in October? Okay. we've got trust. Okay, you're going to have to kind of have faith in a situation, all right? And I feel like it's exactly what I said. So it's like Spirit is going to be coming through and making sure that you're provided for in the month of October. Don't be doing nothing stupid is what they said, though. So when you get that money, make sure that you're divvying it out accordingly. Like if you got bills, pay the damn bills. Because I feel like there may be something that comes up that's very tempting, that's trying to kind of allure you away from stability or loan forgiveness or debt forgiveness or something of that nature. Because I got forgiveness out here. Like it's almost like some student loan stuff. So for some of you, you need to be very mindful of that in the month of October. You are going to be given something, but they want you to make sure that you are using it wisely and you're using it for what it's for. So some of you may have like a spending habit. When this money comes in, they're telling you to be smart with it. Don't just, do the first thing that comes to mind, okay? I feel like, it's almost like they're going to give it to you, but if you don't do what you're supposed to with it, something's going to become very tight and uncomfortable. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. So yes, you'll have it. You'll be taken care of, but you better listen. Okay. Anyways. Okay, so are you doing what you can do to advance and get your money up? Are you doing all that you can do to get your money up? Meditation brings answers, peaceful resolution, and there is something better. Okay, so I feel like they're kind of telling you need to take some time. I heard take some time off. So you may need to take some time off to kind of go within to see if you are possibly doing too much for your business, for your job. And like, are you getting what it is? Is this what you truly want? Okay, this is talking about taking the time out to make sure that you're doing the things that are making you happy. Like, it's definitely giving, are you happy? So I was asking, are you doing what you can do to advance? I feel like you are doing the best that you can in this time, but it's like you may be going to Spirit asking for, like, is there anything more? I don't feel like there's anything more that you need to be taking on in the month of October. So if you were thinking about, oh, well, I'm going to add this to support this, or I'm going to add this to do that, that's not what they're pushing you to do in the month of October. They are pushing you to pay attention to your energy reserves. Okay? They keep going with energy reserve levels and not overdoing it. Because they're saying, like, they're not saying add on a whole nother job, add on this, do this, do this. They are telling you, is this where you want to be? Okay. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Are you taking the time out to appreciate yourself? Are you overextending yourself? Okay. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, jealousy, ego issues. Okay. Okay. So there may be a contract that you may need to actually rethink in the month of October. Are you doing what you can to advance? For some of you, you may actually have to go to, like, if you are working for someone or there is something that you've got a contract on, you may need to negotiate. Okay, have a sit down, have a talk about what isn't working for you. Okay, so this is how you're going to be able to advance. All right, the things that are not working for you, they want you to sit out, take your time and look at it. I feel like you've got, in your mind what it is that you're wanting to achieve, the levels that you're wanting to get to. But they're saying that you're overbooked or overburdened, or you don't, like, I keep getting energy reserves, energy levels, having too much on your back, having too much on your plate. For some of you, if you feel like you're bogged down with work, you are going to have to delegate certain responsibilities to other people. Okay. If you got children, you've got pets that you've got to spend extra time with, but you're trying to get this thing up and going, you may have to kind of like enlist help from other people. It's like, yes, I know you are the one who typically handles everything, or you can take it, you can take it, you can take it. There is going to be a point where you reach burnout in October. If you are not taking the advice that is being offered to you in this time, it is okay for you to ask for help. You don't have to carry everything on your shoulders. I feel like Spirit is actually putting certain people in places to where it's like, they're not going to come out and say, well, can I do this for you? Can I do this? Can I do this? No, they're not going to do that. You've actually got to ask. You got to use your words. Okay? Her closed mouths don't get fed. Okay, so if you need something, you are going to have to speak up. You're going to have to be vocal. And I do feel like that's something that either you're not comfortable with doing, or you feel some type of way about doing that. Okay, I feel like if you were to ask, you'll actually get more help than what it is that you're thinking that you'll get. I had talking come out. It says interested, awaiting messages. Oh, that's hot. Text, calls, emails, talking more. Okay, and transition. I feel like you may have to kind of, there may be an opportunity that's coming to you that you're going to be tempted to take on. It feels like it's something that you're really going to want to do. But it's like, no, I can do this, this, and this at this time, and this time, and this time, and I'll be able to make it here. This is going to be one of those lessons where you're stretching yourself too thin. Something's going to give. And it's definitely feeling like it may possibly be, it's going to be you, okay? It's going to be you. And I don't feel like you're not going to you're going to back yourself into a wall in October if you're not kind of heeding the warning. It's like, I want to do this. I can do this. I got this. I got this. And I'm seeing like this crazy freaking itinerary that's got you going here, here, there, and everywhere. And you are going to burn out. I feel like there's somebody who you may talk to that may even tell you that. If somebody actually says this out loud to you, like you're on the phones talking about what you got to do and somebody says something, that is a message from your spiritual team, okay? It's almost like putting a red flag in front of your face. Would you like to fall out today, okay? If your body says do this, please do this. If you feel like you need to take a break, take a break. If you feel like you need to take off, please take off. You will be provided for, okay? It's not going to make or break you. Like I saw 1111 when I said that. You will be provided for, okay? So that may be a number that you're also seeing on repeat as well, 1111, okay? And you know, one of my questions was, could you be doing more? Could you be doing more? It doesn't look like you need to be doing more. It looks like what you need to be doing is enlisting some help. Okay? Yeah, they said you need to be asking for help. Should they be doing more? Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Okay, you guys, that's where I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. If you would like to have access to the extended version of this video, go ahead and follow me onto Patreon. The link is in the description box below, or you can access the rest of this reading through the membership for YouTube. Anyways, love you guys so very much, and I'll see y'all later.